Here with 360 Promotions promoter Tom Loeffler. Tom, another great show. People are exiting right now. Talk to us about what it takes to make shows like this happen and to get fans like these to come in here.
You know, the fans are really turning out for Hollywood Fight Nights. This is our third fight now at the Commerce Casino. Production value is great. Great lighting. The atmosphere is great. And the most important thing is great matchups. You know, we got to give our matchmaker, Charles Boziger, a big shout out. But, you know, the guys keep fighting. They keep learning. Callum Walsh had a nice, impressive stoppage against Velasco, who fought Regis Prograis. So he's really stepping up. A guy that only had 7 fights fighting a guy, Velasco, that's 24-4. Umar Jambekov is just, that guy is more impressive every time he gets in. He had a first round stoppage over durable David Zagara. So, and Gor Yuritsian is really, he's coming into his own. So you see the guys with the activity, they're really improving their skills, and the fans love it.
Talk to us about the marriage that you've actually gone here. You know, a boxing event being on UFC Fight Pass and everything. It's really huge because it meshes both worlds. As we saw, Bruce Buffer was here, Jorge Masvidal was here, and everything. Talk to us about that and how that occurred.
We had great celebrities, like you said. Bruce Buffer was here, Jorge Masvidal, Frank Stallone was here, Tabitha Ricci was here, Mike Beltran was here. I mean, it was great seeing so many celebrities, and that's what we're trying to do. You see, there's a lot of UFC fans coming down here supporting the boxing show, and it's on UFC Fight Pass. That's the beauty about building the fighters on UFC Fight Pass, is we already have a date, November 9th, that we can announce, and then we have a strategy. We can secure the opponents, we can secure the venue, we can do a proper promotion for everything, and that's what kind of sets it apart from having short notice on the dates.
Now, I said 360 Promotions promoter Tom Loeffler, but you're known for a lot of other things. You're known for promoting Klitschko's, helping out with promoting Triple G, bringing Uysk to the United States, and actually introducing him to this.
Yeah,
so
we
let's
had
talk.
Uysk on HBO twice.
Yes.
Out here, so a big shout out to Oleksander Uysk. Big win, big knockout win.
Let's talk about that, because there's controversy because of that, of the Daniel Dubois.
Dubois.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that controversial, and they showed the replay. I think Tim Bradley thought it was controversial, but when you actually see the still photo, you can see that it was below the belt. So to me, it wasn't controversial, and he was able to come back, and he wound up stopping Dubois. You know, that's what really sets people apart, is that he showed his mettle. I mean, he's beating these huge guys. He's a cruiserweight undisputed champion, Olympic gold medalist, and he beat Anthony Joshua twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, who's a big puncher. So, you know, I really put Uysk way up to the top of the sport.
So according to you, it wasn't a low blow?
To me, it wasn't a low blow, no.
The way you're looking at it with the still and everything, it looks like the punch is coming up.
And the referee they had there, Pablon, very qualified referee. He was right there on top of the action. But like I said, you know, when you look at the still photo, to me, it was below the belt. So, you know, it was justified. And like I said, if Dubois was really that much better, he would have followed up on that, but Uysk turned the table and was able to stop.
You mentioned the referee. And there's a lot of things that being asked about that referee right now, because Uysk was saying he's good to go, but yet he kept telling him, take the 5 minutes, take your time. Have you ever seen a referee put himself in that position where he's actually advising the fighter?
Well, it always surprises me when you can get 5 minutes and then the injured fighter only takes a minute or 2 minutes. So I don't know if he was advising him. He was just letting him know that there's no rush. If Uysk needed more time, then he had more time, which he took advantage of. But you know, those punches, especially a big puncher like Dubois, you can imagine how debilitating that is. And I'm glad for Uysk and for the country of Ukraine on their holiday that it was a victory for him.
Do you think, considering Tyson Fury is going to fight Ngannou next, Francis Ngannou, do you think we're actually going to get Uysk versus Fury later on down the road?
I hope so. You know, it's always nice to have an undisputed champion, whether it's in the heavyweight division or a different division, and you know, that's the fight people are looking at. You know, if they do Anthony Joshua Wilder, that's kind of like the losers bracket. But you know, they're both, look, all those guys are great fighters. Wilder is a huge puncher. Joshua, AJ sells out stadiums, whether he's a champion or not. So you got to give credit to all those guys. It'd be nice to see Uysk and Tyson Fury, and then you can do round robin with all those guys, and I like all those fights.
And lastly, again, I mentioned Triple G. Any news on Triple G? Any idea what's going on?
No news on that. I know he was out of the country for a little bit over the summertime, so no news on that. We're just kind of waiting to see what he's going to decide to do, and then whatever he decides, we're going to support him 100%. I keep telling people, he's accomplished so much in the sport of boxing. He doesn't need to keep fighting if he doesn't want to. I think he's at the point of his career. If there's something enticing for him, then he'll consider it. But until he's the one, everyone can speculate. But until he's the one that actually officially gives a statement, then that's who will go on.
And finally, what do you have to say to the fans?
It's great having these type of shows, having the fans come out. Putting on a great show for the fans, giving them value. Everyone I talk to, they always say they love the shows. So, we had 8 fights tonight, all, compelling fights, and we're happy to have the fans out.
Thank you for your time, Tom. Have a great night.
Thank you.